Hello everyone and welcome to this Disney Magic Kingdoms predictions video. I hope you are all well. So we've got less than 1 week till update 89 comes into our kingdoms, and I'm sure you are all excited. If you have seen the roadmap already, then you would know what is coming. But if not, ta-da! Here you go. Inside Out 2 is coming as a mini event, and this video we're going to go through all the key information and our predictions. So here we go. So the Inside Out 2 mini event is not the only thing that we're going to be talking about in this video. Usually when we have a mini event, we have a Cascading Tapper event beforehand. These events last for 5 days, and we predict that the update date is going to be Tuesday the 3rd of December, which then means that this event is going to start on Thursday the 5th and then end on Tuesday the 10th of December. All the research that I've done for this video and will be mentioning is all from looking back at the previous mini event, which was 101 Dalmatians. The Cascading Tapper event at that time was an Ice Age themed one where we were welcoming Diego if you hadn't done so already. So looking at that, I believe that this Cascading Tapper event is going to be themed to A Bug's Life. So let's take a look at what character we're going to be looking at welcoming. So like I say, looking back at the 101 Dalmatians mini event and the Cascading Tapper event then, the second character from Ice Age was Diego. So looking at A Bug's Life, it's going to be Princess Atta. So to welcome her, basically you're going to have to take part in the event. If you have not done so already, there are 3 different tiers of tappers that you have to do, and when you complete those, you'll receive tokens. The tokens will help you to take part in the last tier. So basically the best thing to do is do all the tiers at the same time when you can, and once you have received enough tokens, then hopefully in the milestone rewards you'll be able to welcome Princess Atta if you have not done so already. But usually we have seen that because it is the second character from these collections, that mostly everyone has already got that character. So if you have already got them, the fallback kind of reward is an attraction enchantment chest, which we have said before here on the channel is not the greatest, because they have taken out all the attractions from that, which were special chance as well, so it wasn't defining that you were going to get them. But they have all been put in the shop, so there isn't really much now basically good rewards from that chest. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be something that most people aren't going to be taking part in. Maybe they might just take part because of the happiness for the season pass. But also we have an attraction here. So after the Cascading Tapper event and also after the Inside Out 2 mini event, there will be more Tapper events to kind of finish off the update. Now I don't know which one it's going to be, because of course they change the Tapper events every update, but looking back at the update where 101 Dalmatians mini event happened, there was an Tapper event where you were able to get the first attraction from the Ice Age mega event. So I'm predicting that that same thing is going to happen in this update, and we're going to be getting the attraction It's Tough to Be a Bug. But of course this is the same thing like the Cascading Tapper event, where the attraction will be in the milestone rewards, so you will have to take part in the Tapper event. It won't be as hard as the Cascading Tapper event, but you would still have to take part in that event to receive the attraction. So let's talk about the reason why you're all here. Update 89, the Inside Out 2 mini event. So these events last for 15 days, and that's why we predict that the mini event is going to start on Thursday the 12th and finish on Friday the 27th of December. Yes, you heard me right. Friday the 27th of December, which is over the Christmas period. It's not all going to be over the Christmas period, but there's going to be some of it, and it's basically the back end of the event, which, as we all know, is usually the hardest bit. So this is something that DMK have always done. They've always done an event over the Christmas period, and I know not all their players celebrate Christmas, but you never know. They might take the time to spend time with their families, even though they don't celebrate Christmas. But I just find it so annoying that they do this. And as we all know, I'm sure even newer players to players that have been playing since day one, we all know that if we miss out a day or 2 days from the game, then when taking part in these events, it sets us back so much. And especially, like I say, that Christmas period is right at the end of the event, so there's not really much time afterwards to kind of catch back up. So yeah, that's why I find it quite annoying that they do it. I don't know about you guys, how you feel. Let us know in the comments section your opinions on these events over the kind of December Christmas period. And also how you cope with taking part in these events. So, like I say, we're having a mini event, and it's always good to look back into the past when we're looking at these predictions. So we already have Inside Out in the game. We had a mega event, and that's why I believe we're having a mini event this time. It was kind of like using a comparison. Frozen, we had a mega event, and then when Frozen 2 came out, we had a mini event to bring in those new characters from the new film. So in this mega event that we had in 2023, we had the 5 main emotions: fear, sadness, joy, anger, and disgust. So none of them are going to be coming in this mini event because they're already in the game. I would love for them to be the helpers, just because of the storyline that I'm thinking for this mini event, but I don't think that's going to happen, which is a shame. Now, with a mini event, you only get 3 characters. 2 in the main kind of like event storyline, and then 1 premium. So I'm not 100% sure what is going to come into the event, but let's take a look at what could happen. So I believe I've got all the new emotions that feature in Inside Out 2. So we've got anxiety, we've got envy, ennui, hopefully I've said that right, embarrassment, and nostalgia. So nostalgia doesn't really feature in the film, and I am going to say here that there might be some spoilers if you have not seen Inside Out 2. So I am sorry, I'll try my best not to say massive spoilers. But yeah, we only see nostalgia for like 5 seconds, maybe a little bit more. So I wouldn't imagine that this would be a character coming into the game. If it was, I'd be very shocked. In the film, anxiety has quite a big role to play, and that's why I definitely maybe think that this is going to be one of the characters. And also going with the storyline, which I'll talk about a little bit later, that character definitely fits in with my storyline that I want to go with. And then the other three, like, they play parts in the film, so it was very hard to kind of pick and choose. Like I say, mini events have 3 characters, so something else that I was thinking of, but I don't think this will happen, is having Riley and her mum and dad. Both 3 of these characters feature in the film, and not only Inside Out 2, but also Inside Out quite a bit. But I don't think they will add humans, as we've already got the 5 emotions from the previous mega event. And then the only other one where I could think of 3 people was Riley and her 2 best friends. There is also that other ice skater girl, lady. I'm not really sure on the age that they are. So yeah, so that again was quite hard to kind of pick and choose. That's why I feel like they're going to go for the emotions. But once again, which ones do you choose? So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. What characters would you like to see and reasons why? If you think you know the storyline that's going to happen, then also put that in the comment section as well. Right, okay, so before we get into our predictions of characters, we need to look at the attractions as well. So looking back at 101 Dalmatians, there was 2 out of the 4 attractions I believe there are in that collection that were used in this mini event. Now luckily for Inside Out, there are just 2 attractions, so I imagine that these are the 2 that are going to be used. So from what I saw in the event storyline is that you have to build the headquarters when you reach chapter 2. So that will be the first character, whatever that is. You'll have to get them to a level 2 by that point. So yes, and then I believe that after chapter 2, I don't know if it's when you hit it or if it's just the date that chapter 2 is unlocked, you're then able to get the second attraction, which is Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. That's what I believe, but I could be wrong because there was quite a lot of research and notes, so I might have got that mixed up. So bear with me on that one, and if you do know, then definitely do let me know in the comment section. So yeah, so that is the attractions that I believe you'll be able to get in this mini event, just in case you didn't take part in the Inside Out mega event. Right, well, let's get into it then. The predictions for characters. So here is the 3 characters that I think that are going to be taking part in this mini event, and it is Embarrassment, Ennui and Anxiety. So the reason why I'm saying this is because of the storyline that I have kind of thought of. So it kind of lends itself with the film, that once again, not going to try and spoil the film if you haven't seen it. But as I said, Anxiety has quite a big role in the film. And I believe that what happens in the film at the end is what's going to happen in the storyline for this event, where Anxiety is just going to be like really anxious and that, and you're going to have to try and save Anxiety and maybe Riley as well. And then you'll have the other two characters to kind of help. So that's where I was trying to think what ones could it be. So that's why I've picked Embarrassment and also Ennui. I'm not 100% sure which one's going to be character number 1 and which one is going to be the premium. Maybe Embarrassment is going to be the premium, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But yeah, that's basically my prediction for this mini event. What do you think? Do you think I'm right? But like I said already, make sure to let us know in the comment section what you think it's going to be. Are you excited for this event? Have you seen this film? Yeah, just put everything in, because we do love hearing from you. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big like. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe, and also, like I say, get in the comments section. And if you want to join in our conversations when we're not streaming, then definitely do join our Discord server, and the link to that will be in the description box below. Okay everyone, well thank you for watching, and hopefully we see you next time. Okay then, bye.